Well, we are joined here by current sophomore at UC Santa Barbara, Amadou Sow, and the only player in prolific prep history, it's short history, 6 years, who played in our program for 4 years, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year. And Amadou is from Bamako, Mali, and his journey should be a movie, could be a book. And we're thankful you're taking a few minutes to join me, Philippe, the program director at Prolific Prep. So thanks for taking a few minutes, Amadou.
No problem.
Well, Amadou, where do we begin? August of 2014, I pick you up at the airport in San Francisco, and you come with a couple pairs of shorts, one pair of shoes, and the biggest desire and appetite to get better, to learn, and start this journey. At that age, coming to a whole new world. I mean, what was racing through your mind when you were there with Mamadou Diarra, when we were there picking you up at the airport in August of 2014?
Man, it was crazy. Just thinking back at it now, it's been an incredible journey. From me, moving age 15, coming, across the world pretty much for basketball. I mean, it's incredible. You know, I enjoyed every step of the way. The people that were there to help me out. Um, everything was nice and smooth, and I'm very appreciative for the people who have helped me. Along the way.
You're like one of the founding pillars. You're like one of the original pillars, like yourself and Josh Jackson, and Mamadou Diarra and some of the guys on your original team. You have played with a lot of teammates in your 4 years. You've played with NBA players, Josh Jackson, NBA players, Gary Trent. You've played with really, really good college players, Paul Scruggs, Abu Gidab, Nathan Mensah, your current teammate, Sekou Toure. You've played with Ira Lee. You've played with, I mean, the list goes on. What were some of your memories with some of your teammates? And you've had a lot of really good teammates from a lot of countries.
My favorite part of the whole journey with my teammates and, the whole season the 4 seasons that I was at Prolific, probably be our travel days, getting picked up in the van, have the 2 hour crazy, sometime 1 hour drive quick to the airport. Just spending the whole day together, being in the airport all day, and I think that's my favorite part of the whole thing. Obviously, the basketball aspect of everything is great. Get to play with amazing talent, like you said, Josh Jackson, Gary Trent, Paul Scruggs, Abu, all these guys. I've learned a lot from those guys. They've. I wasn't a good player when I started playing there. I wasn't a good player. I say I'm not. I'm okay, but still got ways to go. Ways to get to their level.
You've worked your butt off. You've put in a lot of work. You help motivate others. Academically, you were probably one of the best students we've ever had in terms of, people don't realize you speak 3 languages, and English is your 3rd language. We both speak French because you're from West Africa and I was born in France.
C'est pas bon. Il faut la balle doit aller en l'air.
That first year I was your coach, but I was
Man,
I was
that's crazy. Me not being able to communicate properly with my teammates on the court. How everything has to go through you, and then from my teammates to you, from you to me, and then from me to my teammate. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I should have just told Josh to pass you the ball more in French.
but it was crazy. But that's the beauty of it. I think just being able to learn and grow up from difficult circumstances like I was in. I didn't speak any English, but I was able to grow. Take my game to another level. Be able to know the game. Just being able to be there for my teammate and be able to play with them.
Your host family, the Fernandez family, from Pastor John to Aaron to Amy and Amy's sisters, just in the organic love that you guys both have for each other. You guys have both impacted each other's lives more than anybody can dream of. I mean, the ability to have a host family for 4 years or 1 year.
At this point, I don't even call them my host family no more. They're my family now.
Wow.
It's just they're always there for me whenever I need them. Vice versa, pretty much. So, just having them in my life, it means the world to me. Just coming from Africa, not knowing anybody, living with them for 4 years, and they took good care of me and just treated me like one of their own. So I will never forget that.
You got your license. You've been through, high school graduation in the United States. With Justine and Napa Christian, you're able to play on the grind session and go from as a freshman, just starting out basically in the sport, to whereas you're in the senior and you are doing things that on the court that you probably didn't even think that you were capable of doing 4 years prior. But the competition you played against in the games, in addition to the competition you played in a practice, I don't know if anybody had a tougher.
Yeah, no doubt. Our practice, the practice were like games, pretty much. A lot of talent, a lot of different talent. Everybody bring, a set of skill on, and that you have to compete against day in and day out. And when it comes to game, play against DeAndre Ayton, number 1 overall pick. It's just
Baker, Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray, all these guys. The competition was great. It's probably second to none at this level.
And you played with 3 McDonald's AllAmericans.
Yeah, no doubt.
Josh Jackson, Gary Trent.
You mean four McDonald's AllAmerican?
Oh,
we got Namari. Can't forget my guy now.
You were in our program so long. Namari was.
Yeah.
So you've played with 4 different McDonald's AllAmericans.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know of any high school player that's ever played with 4 different McDonald's AllAmericans.
Man, it's you could probably count them in one hand.
You played in the Bahamas on the grind session.
Yeah.
You played at Marshall County Hoop Fest. You played at Mustang Madness. You played at Crush in the Valley. You've also played at Flying the Hoop. What were some of the favorite tournaments you've played in?
Man, I played in a lot of them. My top 2 probably Flying to the Hoops and Chick-fil-A Classic. And
on the
grind session, Hoop Fest and Mustang Madness. Those 2 were unbelievable. And recently adding the Crush in the Valley, that was unbelievable to the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was.
We were able to sneak in a trip to the Bahamas on the grind session too, because
we were able to go to Bahamas, all that stuff. That's some of my best memory of high school. Just being in Bahamas with my team.
A quick pit stop at the U.S. Embassy.
Yeah, man, can't forget those.
And you get the longest visa out of all the guys.
Yeah,
you just always have, I guess, good luck follows Amadou Sow.
I guess.
Well, so now you just finished your sophomore year at UC Santa Barbara. You have started 62 of your 63 out of high school, you had an ACC offer, you had Pac-12 offers, you had a Big Ten offer, you had a whole bunch of offers. When you have a lot of choices, it's probably sometimes even harder than if you only have one or two, because you could probably see yourself in a lot of different places. You had a Virginia offer. Virginia won the national championship your freshman year.
Yeah, no doubt.
Colorado, Cal. I mean, UCLA came in late. You had, just North Carolina State came in late. There was a whole bunch of schools. And it wasn't easy. So what were some of the things that were important to you in making a decision for college, which other international students would benefit from your advice?
For me, I think it was more about my relationship with the coach that recruited me, and usually I always try to talk to the head coach, because I know in a lot of schools assistant coaches they will recruit you, but a lot of the decision that is made in the program is through the head coach. So I was trying to make sure that I was recruited by the head coach and not the assistant. So I think that played a big role in my decision of coming here, and also, I just wanted to get more experience playing. Honestly, I played against great talent in high school. All those guys went to big schools and stuff like that. I wanted to go somewhere where I could establish myself, and I think I've done that so far.
You broke 4 records. I mean, you basically had most likely the best freshman season in the history of UC Santa Barbara. You broke the points record. You broke the field goals record. You broke the field goal percentage record. You broke the free throw attempts record. But more important, you started 31 of 32 games and averaging about 25 minutes a game as a freshman. Playing time on the floor early in your college career potentially could be the deciding factor down the road when you have a chance to maybe get drafted, because you went and literally played right off the bat. And they as a freshman, they counted on you.
Yeah, no doubt. My role, it's just dependent on me, pretty much. You just come in, do what I do best. Rebound the ball, score on low post, and all that stuff. Coming here, I knew, how many minutes I'm gonna get on the floor and all that stuff. So I wasn't really, worried, because I knew my game was gonna hit the next level.
Due to all the success of our previous teams at Prolific, with all the guys, all your former teammates, yourself, the 4 McDonald's AllAmericans, this past year, overtime, spent, 5 or 6 months with the team, and, filmed, going to school, practice they were with us on the road. And you got a chance to see one of the episodes. The episode's about 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
Every Sunday they come out. I don't think I'm in any episode. I might be on one. I have no idea. But what are some of your thoughts now? You see, I mean, Prolific Prep now has a small little documentary on, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, because I wouldn't think that we would have that in this short period of time. And I wish I was part of the group. Just being on the videos, just making fun of everybody. Playing. It's fun. It's fun. Just having everybody just seem connected. They treat each other very well.
Hopefully when this thing dies down a little bit, we get a chance to continue to see your journey. And you do have a journey. You have a journey that most people would could not do. It takes, it took a lot of courage and work and just sacrifice, and everything that you've earned, you've literally earned, and we're really proud of you. You are one of the founding pillars of the Prolific Prep program. You've paved the way for a lot of international students. I don't know if you know that a lot of international students followed your footstep, and we've had kids from 9 countries. All of them have qualified. You and some of your teammates, Sekutori, Onyenetiaisi, some of those guys really opened the doors for Alamami Karomas and Kwani Kwanis and, just Ibrahima Diallos and Mawat Mags. And there's just a lot of kids that followed your blueprint, so to speak. And they have big shoes to fill. So we're proud of you. We're happy for you. We're going to keep rooting for you, and we appreciate the time you took today to speak to us.
Man, I appreciate it. It's always nice to talk to you guys and just be part of the Prolific family and everything. So I appreciate it.